Wait, is there more? Is there more on this drama? Does it keep going, chat?
And I just find that to just be so disingenuous, because most people are going to see this and it looks like you shock your dog.
LA streamer is pissed that Moist Critical didn't message him before dropping his video. I think that this really makes Hasan look bad if that's actually what this clip is. But let me actually just watch the clip before I make a decision.
Yeah.
He put his stake on this, okay? He was like, oh, enough people shit on him, no matter how fucking made up a narrative it is. Bro, he said you're abusing Kyle, like, no way, fuck him. Yeah, I mean, if he thinks that he can suck
He didn't say that. He said it looked that way. And even you said it looked that way. Why are you getting mad?
Weird how quiet he was about literal pedophilia in certain communities.
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
What
And it took him 2 years to fucking come out and be like, yeah, the genocide is happening and it's really fucking bad.
What are you talking about? Like, he doesn't make commentary about politics? What is this?
Charlie's been on a good streak lately. He genuinely cares about dogs. He talks about how much he cares about dogs and pets all the time. So do I, dumb fuck. That's the reason why I'm...
Wow.
That's the reason why I'm fucking annoyed. He could just, like, unironically reach out and be like, hey, what's going on here?
I think that him saying that is actually kind of bad. Why would Charlie listen to Hasan rather than what he saw? What additional information?
There's the fucking tape. There's the tape in like 4K. What is this guy talking about?
Could Hasan provide Charlie? And also, if there isn't...
Chat, do I post... Guys, do I post the electrocutioner? Do I post it on X? Yeah.
We've got a name. Calls himself the Electrocutioner.
It's time to plug in. Smile for the stream.
He's making them sit still for views.
We stop him before the next stream goes live.
Unit 12 on route. Lock down the grid.
We have to stop him before he shocks the whole city.
Holy fuck. Leaf woke up and chose controversy? I don't know. I don't know. It's just a joke. It's only a joke. Why you have to be mad? Steve, thank you so much for this one. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. It's only a joke. Why you have to be mad? Too bad they don't know how to take a joke. I don't know. It's not like Hasan would like me anyway. So it's like, what? I don't even care. You know, I don't even care. I'm not a terrorist, bro. I'm not a terrorist. It's not like I could ever be friends with him because I'm not a terrorist. You know, it is what it is. You know, sometimes life is just like that. You know, how could I joke about this when there's a genocide? I still don't know what that is. Oyo. I still don't know what the genocide thing is. I don't know. People keep telling me it's that. I don't know. I don't even know what they're talking about. I would like someone to explain it to me. You know, which genocide are they talking about? I don't know. People are talking about basically that they're genociding the Palestinians, the IDF or whatever. That's their claim, but I don't know. I haven't seen any proof of it. I keep asking for it, and it's like, well, and then this is what I hear. It's like, oh, they're killing the children. I'm like, okay, well, like, how are they killing the children? And they're like, they have the bombs, and the bombs blow up children. And I'm like, well, are they putting the bases and the weapons underneath children? It's like, yeah, but they're children. I'm like, okay, well, I don't know what you want anyone to do about that. You know? I already explained this many times. Anonymous, thanks for the gift sub to Tatsu. I already explained this many times, and like, it sucks, but there's nothing you can do about it. If evil people are gonna use children as shields, then you have no choice. And you might think that that's like uncaring, but it's 100% logical. Because if you allow it, then if you allow that to be a factor, then it encourages them to use more children as shields. That's just reality. No choice but to bomb children, yes. So Tazato, if I was theoretically at war let's just say, I don't know, I'm just gonna use fantasy races so I like won't get in trouble. Okay, let's say that I was at war against an not undead. Let's say like I was at a war against like, you know, I don't know, like an orc army, right? And the orc army used children as armor to prevent me from killing them. I would just kill them, to be honest. It would be too bad. Like I wouldn't like would I feel bad? Like probably, but then like it's you have to do it. It's just like yeah, you already know anime I'm talking about. Yeah, exactly that. It's the same thing with terrorists and kidnappings, by the way. This is why when there's a kidnapping, Tazato said it's not an anime. I never said it was an anime. But like you can draw comparisons between fiction and real life. That's the thing, has nothing to do with it. So like basically, if it's the same thing with terrorists and kidnappings. It's like when you kidnap people, you can't pay the ransom. They're like, we're gonna execute this person unless you pay us like $1 billion. You can't pay it, because if you pay it, it means that they're emboldened to kidnap more people because they know they're gonna get $1 billion for every person that they kidnap. So is that a good thing? Is it like a good thing to be like, well, that's too bad, guess you have to kill them then? I mean, obviously that's bad. It doesn't mean I want those people to die, but I'm not the one doing that. That's the terrorist doing it. And by allowing it to be a factor, you encourage the behavior. But you actively do nothing to go against it. Correct me if I'm wrong. And guys, I'm not even an Israel shill. You know me, I'm not. Correct me if I'm wrong. Doesn't Israel drop a bomb that has no explosives? Don't they drop a bomb that goes down, hits the thing, and says, by the way, we're going to blow this place up in a couple minutes. You need to get the fuck out of here. And then they drop a second bomb that actually blows it up. So how is that a genocide? How is that a genocide? I don't understand. Like, why would they do that? Why not just shoot the bomb? Like, listen, if I wanted to genocide them, I'd just blow them all up. It'd be so easy. I don't understand. Like, I don't get it. Like, why even do that? And you might say, like, well, they can't leave. Well, then, okay, why can't they leave? Right? This is the other thing I've heard. Well, they can't leave. I'm like, okay, well, why can't they leave? Because the terrorists are holding them there. Well, now we're back to what I said earlier. So you brush it off? No. I think it's logical. I don't think it's a good thing. Obviously, I think it's terrible. I think it's terrible. It's evil. It's terrible. It's evil. It's depraved to use innocent women and children as shields for military purpose. It's obviously awful. But you can't let that be used as you can't let that be used as a shield. Because once you let it be used as a shield, then it's like, well, I guess we need to do it more because it gets us a positive result. And even if you were to say, you've already been pushed mentally into thinking that Hamas is the key one at fault. Okay. So, okay. So I'm going off of what I know for sure. Again, I'm not like a super expert on this, but hear me out. Hear out my logic, okay? So, did Hamas send a bunch of people into Israel to kill a bunch of civilians? Did they or did they not? Because I didn't hear that from Israel, by the way. I heard that from Hamas. Hamas is the one that said that they did it. Right? So, like, if Israel was like, oh, Hamas did this, like, Hamas sent a bunch of, like, people in and they killed a bunch of civilians, then you could maybe have an argument, like, oh, okay, like, maybe this is propaganda, maybe, like there's some kind of psyop, that, like, the IDF were the ones who did it, right? And you could make that kind of argument. But Hamas said that they did it. So, like, I don't understand. How is there a dispute here? They literally said that they did it. Unless you're telling me that they're the ones psyoping. Like, why would they make themselves look like the villains by saying that they did it? Like, are you telling me that the higher ups in Hamas are like this is the only, guys, listen, this is the only logic where it makes sense. Where you're gonna tell me the higher ups at Hamas are actually IDF shills and they're secretly working for the IDF in order to like stage this attack in order to make it so that they have a reason to like invade Gaza. Do you see how that's fucking crazy? And nobody's claiming it. Literally nobody's claiming it. Hamas specifically said that they did it. They said they did the terrorist attack. So you can't let that go. Whatever your thoughts are on like how Israel treats people in Palestine, I'm not even talking about that. I'm talking about a terrorist organization sent a bunch of people across the border with guns and they shot civilians. That's what I'm talking about. And again, I'm not an Israel shill. I don't really believe in giving them a fuck ton of money. So Hamas claimed responsibility for it. The IDF is at zero fault for the deaths they caused and part of it. Well, what kind of deaths? What do you mean? What deaths are you talking about? How did they get across the border? They like had paragliders or something, apparently. I don't know. I don't know. Hundreds from the helicopters. From the helicopters. Okay, can you give me a specific like location or like an incident that I can look into? Guys, all I'm saying, guys, is let me paint another scenario for you, okay? Paragliders, where did I hear that? From Hamas? What? What the fuck? Yeah, they literally filmed themselves doing it and posted it online. But, okay. Hear me out, guys. Picture this scenario. Do you know what would happen if the cartel right now sent a bunch of people in paragliders over and they just shot up a border town in Texas? Do you know what would happen? We would completely fuck Mexico up. And like, for sure. It wouldn't even be close. We would get in there and we would fuck shit up unbelievably. It would be medieval. It would be fucking medieval, dude. And like, and it'd be, and nobody would care if like, oh, like they accidentally killed some civilians. Whatever, you know, too bad. I'm just telling you, that's how it would be. And yeah, there's videos from the concert. There's a lot of like footage on the ground of like people getting shot. All I'm saying is that obviously Israel has to do something. Like Israel you can't just send people across the board, across the whatever zone, I don't know what it's called, the border. You can't just send people across the border, kill a bunch of civilians and be like, "Oh, my bad." And then Israel goes, "Oh yeah, you know, no worries, bro. We forgive it." There's no fucking way they could do. How can you look your citizens in the eye? Like, how can you look them in the eye seriously and be like, "Yeah, you know, we're just going to drop it." Dude, this is so ridiculous. This, like, what are we even talking about here? And all I'm saying is all of the evidence I hear, people saying it's a genocide, they're genociding people. All I hear is like, okay, what are they doing? They're killing kids. Okay, wait, how are they killing kids? Well, you know, they're shooting bombs that happen to kill kids. Yeah, civilians die in war. It's awful. Do you think we gave a fuck? Like, do you think we gave a fuck when we firebombed Tokyo? Do you think the Germans gave a fuck when they firebombed London? Like, bro, like, this shit happens in war. It's not a war, it's a genocide. Okay, explain to me how it's a genocide. Explain to me how a genocide starts with one side killing civilians of the other side. Explain to me how that works. How where's the timeline here? So the genocide, so you're telling me that the genocide kicked up because people from the people being genocided sent a bunch of their soldiers into the other country and shot up a bunch of civilians, and you're telling me that's how the genocide started? Netanyahu and the IDF allowed an order that weakened presence at the border at the day that it planned attack. Okay, so let's assume that's true. Let's assume that's true, Tazuto. So are you telling me that them killing people is excused because of that? No, I'm serious. I'm asking a serious question. So like if they basically lowered border security, is that an excuse for Hamas to go in and kill civilians? I'm just curious. Is that how it works? But why did they? I don't know. I don't know, Tazato. But answer my question. Answer my question. Does that excuse it? Does it excuse it? If they relax security, does it excuse Hamas going in and killing a bunch of civilians? Answer the question. Yes or no? Of course not. Okay. So what would you do if they killed a bunch of your civilians? What would you do? What would you do if a person went into your house and killed your family? What would you do? I tell you what I'd do. I'd fucking glass them. I'm just being real. First, I'd investigate what every single defense is down. It's not mutually exclusive. You can do both at the same time. Again, like I said, does the security being down, does that justify the actions of the other side? If the answer is no, which we've found that to be no, then obviously you have to do something about it. In fact, justice dictates that you do. But it's not mutually exclusive. You can look into that too. They don't have to give any proof of the targets they're dropping bombs on. I mean, who does that? What military goes, oh yeah, we're about to bomb this place. UN, can we get some approval? I need to get approval from NATO and like the UN, like in order to like drop this bomb. When I'm in an active war, Oh, let me call up the United Nations and fucking ask them.
Information that Hasan would only provide Charlie, but not the public. Why is that? What would that even possibly be? Like, what are we doing here?
Okay, I'm gonna DM him. Gross. Fucking moron. All right, whatever.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, I'm gonna DM him. Jesus Christ. If you were able to give Charlie evidence, you should have shown it. Pressured Ludwig to take down the video on him, which he mildly criticized Hasan. I wonder how long Hasan can maintain his influence over normie content creators. I think that the reason why normie content creators kowtow to it is because they don't want Hasan's audience to call them pro-genocide pedophiles. It's because they don't want to just be slandered and lied about by an audience of people that are just
Oh my god, bro. Guys, this is the last thing I'm going to say. This is the last thing I'm going to say on this. I'm going to move on. I don't want to talk about this. But the logic is Hamas sends a bunch of people into another country, kills a bunch of civilians, kidnaps a bunch of people, holds them hostage, and they're like, by the way, let's make a deal. And the other side's like, kind of like, yeah, how about no? And then you're like, that's bad. What? What? Like, how do people think like this? Oh my god, all of the criminal shit in America makes so much sense now. All of this, they're just sad. They just have a bad life. They need that TV. Oh, holy fuck, bro. They need those Nikes. Holy fuck, bro. Oh my god, I can't. This is unreal. How is this even possible? Like, how do we... Also, you know what I find really rich, by the way? You know what I find incredibly, incredibly rich? I find it amazing that the defensive argument here, because this is what it is. This isn't my argument. This is the argument in defense. Is that they got baited by Israel lowering their guard, and they got baited, and they're too fucking stupid to even consider not killing people. That's literally what's being said. This is fucking incredible. This is incredible, man. Holy shit. Holy shit, dude. I literally just started stream. Holy fuck. And my brain's already scrambled eggs. I'm not misquoting you. That was your argument. That was literally your argument. Is that Israel lowered the guard? So that's why they attacked. Yeah, we baited Japan. I mean, it's honestly possible. it's honestly possible that happened. I mean, I mean, to be fair, it is absolutely possible. I can honestly see that happening. That like they would like lower the security in order to let like in order to have like a reason, like a moral justification for like an invasion. I can honestly see that. I can see America doing that during World War II. I can see the logic for like Israel doing that now. I definitely can see that. Don't get me wrong, guys. I'm not saying that that's impossible. We left Pearl Harbor open. Yeah. And then they, I mean, regardless of what happened there, though, the fact of the matter is that Japan did sneak attack America, and Hamas did send people into Israel to kill a bunch of civilians. I mean, that's just the facts. Unless you're telling me that Hamas is lying and that they're just bragging about it for no reason. Unless you're telling me that Israel killed their own people and then Hamas was like, yeah, we're taking credit for that. Like, there's no way around it. Like, and again, I'm not even listening to like the Israeli side of the story. I'm only using Hamas's side of the story. So it's not even like disputed. Israel has killed more people than Hamas. I mean, that doesn't matter. The amount of people killed doesn't matter anymore, to be honest. It doesn't. America must have killed more. I mean, I don't know. Who killed more people? Let me look. Actually, I don't know, man. The Eastern Front was pretty fucked. The Eastern Front is pretty fucked. It's probably still Germany. Let me check. Yeah, dude, the Eastern Front was so fucked, man. You want to talk about like people dying, man? But yeah, basically what I'm trying to say is it doesn't matter. Like the kill counts don't matter. I mean, I could prove this to you. Like, I could prove this to you right now. Say there's 1 million people. Say that there's 1,000 people, and they're being attacked by 1 million people that want to kill their children and grape their women. And 1 million people attacked the country of 1,000, but the country of 1,000 had fucking lightsabers and they were all Jedi, and they killed all 1 million of the other people. That doesn't mean that the Jedi people are wrong, obviously. So the kill counts doesn't matter. It's the same with the Ukraine-Russia war. Yeah, isn't Ukraine killing way more people than Russia? So yeah, like, do you think that Russia's in the right then, Talzito? Because I know you like Ukraine. You've got like Ukrainian flags in your bio and stuff. If Ukraine killed more Russians, does that mean that they're bad? I'm asking you, if Ukraine has a higher kill count than Russia, does that mean that they're bad? Does that automatically make Ukraine bad? Ukraine was an active military defending itself? So what you're saying then is that it matters. So what you're saying then is that the circumstances matter. They're a part of the equation. That's exactly my point. Ukraine was left wide open for Russia? True. Who got the... Dude, who got the... Who had the highest... Alright, guys. I'm going to ask the AI some important questions. Which country had the highest KDA in World War II? I'm asking the really important questions to the AI, you know? I gotta know. Thank you so much, by the way, for all the support, you guys. Thank you, Fushizi. If you don't kill the human shields the first time they're used, you get more people killed by them being taken as hostages. Yes, that's my point. That was my point, Fushizi. Thank you so much for reiterating that. Thank you. Chaos Gamer, thank you for the prime. I joined the stream at a fun time. Oh, you did. I'm hoping that the ceasefire Trump is working on actually stops or dude. Me too. Me too. I'm so tired of it. I really hope so. When I heard the news about the ceasefire, I was like, that's my president. assassin, guys. That's my prison. I posted a picture of Nico Robin crying. Count Cool, thank you so much for the bits. They don't think they listen to people they see as intelligent because it's easier to be told than to form your own opinions. It is. It makes my brain itchy. Like, whenever I formulate my own opinions, it makes my brain itchy. Wait, Hamas is not military? Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I have a question. Because wasn't Hamas democratically elected in Gaza? Hold on. Hold on. I need to check. Come on, Tazato, you gotta know more about this than me, because I don't even care about the Middle East that much. You gotta have me beat on these things, man. Hamas won majority seats of the Democratic Palestinian legislative elections. Oh dear. No further elections have been held in the Palestinian territory since 2006, so Hamas is still in power. There it is. Okay, guys, I really want to know about this KDA. It's checking it right now. Genuine question: how many people who voted for Hamas are still alive? Probably not that many, but the thing is, they are the government, right? The fact of the matter is that Hamas is the government. And you could say that that's a terrible thing for the people that live there and that they should be liberated. But that's going to involve military action, unfortunately. So regardless, it would require military action in order to liberate the people. If the people of Gaza actually don't agree with it, then you would need to liberate them. So like regardless, you're kind of going to war at that point. The only military action the IDF cares to do is wipe out everyone. So like, what is your proof of that, Tazato? Like again, if that's the case, like why do they like tell them to get the fuck out of the area because we're about to bomb it? Why would they do that? Yeah, and if that's true, like why haven't they done it already? Because they can. Like if the entire world basically told Israel like, yo, just go ham, like don't give a fuck anymore, they would glass the place. It would be actually crazy. It would be fucking medieval. I'm just saying. If Israel actually didn't care, if Israel didn't care, and the international community was like, yeah, go ham, it would be medieval. All right, guys, we got the KD ratios here. All right, guys, United States top KD. Wait, is this top KD? Wait, hold on. Oh, oof. It's kind of hard to see, dude. Everyone was negative, guys. Wait, how is that possible? Wait, everyone's negative. I guess. Oh, because of civilians. That's why. Everyone was negative, guys. Everyone was negative. United States 5 to 7.5 KDA ratio. Japan was 3.3 to 6.7. Shit. All right, guys, we're going to look at who had the best KDA and who had the worst KDA. Okay, guys, United States with the best KDA, 6.1. We've got Germany with 5.5, Japan with 5, UK with 3, Italy with, oh my God. Oh my God, Russia. Guys, Russia's 0.35. Oh my Lord. Holy shit. They got absolutely fucking bodied, dude. It's like not even close. Oof. Yeah, that's not good. That's bad.
Ravenous liars with absolutely no consideration for the truth. And they will just openly lie and libel and slander you with literally no regard to what's real. And dox you. Yes, exactly. Like they're getting bullied. Like they don't want to deal with that in general.
All right, let's see some other stuff that's going on right now. This Hasan dog situation has been pretty crazy. Guys, there's a tweet that says, watching Leaflit VT on Kick right now. She's been tangenting with Tazato for 40 minutes on a 3-minute Asmongold clip after she made a joke about how Hasan relates everything people criticize him for to Israel and the war in Palestine. Oh man. The shortest tangent ever.